Mhm. Mhm. Do do.
Oh shit. Hey Thomas. Oh, they fucking used it, didn't they? Shit. Bastards. How you doing? Yeah, I was listening to a soundtrack for John Wick. I'm here to kill all you motherfuckers with wave conjugation by causing it to occur between your left and right ears. That's called a wave collapse. That's electrical synapse. Snap, pan, snap, pan, snaps, pans. Does snaps and pans have the same numerical value? Got the same letters. Hey, it's a wormhole. Yesterday, we learned that hydrogen or the barium doesn't really matter. If you haven't watched the interview with Terrence Howard and Joe Rogan, I watched it twice. And for the people that have been following me for any period of time, you should be just as angry as I am. There's no reason to be happy. You should be furious. Let's talk about tone. Do you like my tone? Right? The Joe Rogan Experience, Terrence Howard. It's on YouTube. I'll drop you the link in the comments. Hold on. I've watched it twice. It's 3 hours. You know, Joe's notorious for that shit. But the drips, the drops that you got in that goddamn interview, it shuts down all your universities. It shuts down these fucking flat earthers. It shuts down these fucking government propagandists. It shuts everybody down. I gotta tell you, I would love to sit with Terrence Howard. I think I would shock the shit out of Terrence Howard. What am I doing right now? I'm causing a wave conjugation between your left and right ears. 20 fucking years in commercial sales. Communications. Mock-com. Com backwards is mock. Mock-com. Does mock and com have the same numerical value? Can I spell scam with a K instead of a C? SKAM? Scam? The mask's a scam because it's the same numerical value? K Sam? What are the odds that silence and license have the same letters? Same numerical value? If one part's implied, the other is automatically there. Silence is a license to consent. What a wild notion, isn't it? But if speech causes silence, then what is that? Because I spoke, and that's an action. I spoke to you. And if you say nothing, that's silence. Cancels out the liar in the room. The only one that's going to be able to speak is someone that's truthful to themselves. And that license will prevent a lot of people from talking. Is that an assumption? And for the record, I never bothered with patenting any of my concepts, any of my theories, any of my ideas. I didn't actually see the point in patenting something because you never really own it. How can you own anything when you're registered as property since day one? And part of what you'll uncover in that Terrence Howard interview is when you file patents, which I already knew all this, you have to pay maintenance fees on your patents. So you patent an idea, and then you got to pay a maintenance fee every year on your ideas. Isn't that a great idea? It's a way to shake you down for more money. And then during that interview with Joe Rogan, Terrence lets the world know, hey, I got 97 patents. And he went into showing you how he had a patent on AR, VR reality, and how most every technology company in the world is using Terrence Howard's patents without his permission. And no one's paying him a dime. So I'm like, damn, Terrence, damn. Right? Why bother patenting a fucking thing? Which, oh, I'm right. Holy shit. Why patent anything? That only gives them permission to steal it from you. And if it's up in here, between your left and right ears, there's no hacking, there's no plagiarizing, there's no hawking, there's no mocking, and look, mother, no fucking talking. Way to assert myself without a high school degree or anyone's permission. It was a brain fart. When speaking into the ear creates a crossing, and that's a wave conjugation, and the fields collapse subconsciously within the listener, not within me. Fields are already collapsed. What I did is I caused the collapsing of the field within the listener. I collapsed their ego. I broke them. And then 3 or 4 different words occur. And they're all associated to fight or flight. Fear sets in. Entropy, atrophy. They're not going to participate. They won't sweat what I'm saying. They won't anticipate it. They can't anticipate it. The only thing they're able to do is dissipate or disappear. Make like a tree, wither up and die, leaf. I killed the narcissist in the room. Killed the ego in the room. It's ego that makes the world go round. Isn't that amazing? Things occur because of ego. My ego against yours. Your ego versus mine. OG. OGE. Your ego makes you go. And sex sells and fear motivates. And most what you hear every day is presented to you in a fearful manner, and someone sexy is saying it. Stay home, everyone. Stay home. Wave with your left hand to the right-handed people and offend them. Wave with your right hand to the left-handed people to offend them. And if you want to wave at everybody simultaneously with both hands, that'll offend everybody. It's so easy to offend people these days. They're so sensitive. They're so emotional. The men are feminine and the women have to be the men now. The women are the breadwinners. And this shit's goddamn insanity, Tomaz. You know, you don't see a PayPal button. You don't see a donate link. I appreciate what you've given in the past. And you never hear me asking you for anything else. You know? The fuck, I asked for help. You gave me help and I never bother you. I appreciate the help you've given. But let me tell you something. Now I've gotten $50 in the last 2 months total. How the fuck is that supposed to get my son back? All that did was pay the internet bill for 1 month. They think there's some kind of money in this or something. I keep telling them I do this for personal entertainment. I tried to establish a place where you were forced to think for yourself. All I could do is throw you a rope, a line, a guideline. I can't tell you how to feel. That would violate my religion. People don't listen very well. You know? 20 years in sales, you cannot dictate terms to people's emotions. That's a violation of free will. I'm going through the same things you're going through right now. Went through, going through. But in my situation, my son is the youngest son to have ever been taken by social services. It was never in my home. Social service workers were never in my home. They made completely abstract judgments and assumptions. They made slanderous charges against myself and Erica, called me a pimp and Erica a prostitute, and they operated under that assumption without any right to do such a fucking thing. How very professional. They had no evidence. They had nothing, no prima facie nothing. They had nothing. All they had was hearsay gossip from a bunch of nurses, chickens in a circle gawping, talking shit behind my back. Gossip queens, narcissists, feminist liberals, cuckold men. They won't say the shit to your fucking face. They'll talk in a circle jerk behind your goddamn back. So here we sit in a circle, jerks. Hey, look, a wormhole. And just and they, so I did some reorganizing in the office. All right. Uh-oh. Finding out I'm an intellectual. Oh fuck. And everything I tell you is all researchable, all investigatable. It's out there. Are you willing to do the work? Klaus Schwab stacking right. And if they're able to do this to me, they can do it to anybody. They're looking for cause to take children. They're not just taking children from parents that are unfit and putting them in foster homes. There's a lot of money in adoptions. They got all the people making money off of this situation. Local law enforcement, the governor's office, the senator's office, the hospitals got kickbacks, the district attorney's office. How many people getting fucking paid? I didn't get paid. How many people are making money off of my misery right now? That'd make any motherfucker angry. I thought these people were supposed to protect patients and clientele. I thought they were supposed to be defending parents' rights, not stripping them of them silently, kind of like I'm doing right here, right? Notice how most people don't have anything to fucking say because they're the cuckold cowards that I talk about on a daily. You got a license to lie. You won't have a response for any of it. Your license, your professional license, requires you to keep your mouth shut. I don't respect silent cocksuckers. We don't even have to discuss positive or negative. Silence makes you fucking weak. It's a weak ass excuse. Right? Wrong? Oh no! Let's stay silent. The amazing thing about speech is that no one's going to give one in the same fashion. Saying otherwise would make you a fucking fascist. Some would say that's a conspiracy. And I find it fucking hysterical, you know. Quentin Carpenter and myself and a few others, Cristobal Villa. I can name a handful of mathematicians that have been saying the same things as Terence McKenna for as long as I've been fucking alive. And they never even one time got the recognition that they goddamn deserved for their labor. It's really wild. In my case, they did a fucking they split the Immobis. They split the Immobis. When we went into the hospital, I confronted all the medical personnel and said, Erica and I are in charge of our health care, right? And they all affirmed, they all said yes. Yep, you sure are. Yep, yep. Really? If we're in charge of our children's health care, then how come Draco is not in my fucking house right now? How come all you cocksuckers are fucking silent? I don't respect silence. I will force people to be silent through my speech patterns. They'll have to sacrifice their livelihood, their status, their station, their job to speak king. It ain't funny that they don't respect the fucking king. And the king is not defined by his clothing or his fucking bank account. A king is defined by his actions, not his words. Words mean nothing. They only mean something if you believe them. Belief is not required here. I realized a long time ago it was a waste of time to try to get people to believe anything. Good to see you, Thomas. By creating these streams, I can only hope to create conjugation, collaboration, and coagulation, not competition. But that's mostly what has happened over the years. I teach people and then they turn around and try to compete with me with the knowledge base that I fucking gave them. And I didn't give them everything, but I gave them enough to want to compete with me. The fuck is that? I think it's just my name, bro. Hold on.
Comic books are not just for entertainment.
At Matt.Burrill. Yeah, Matt Burrill. Just at Matt.Burrill. On my TikTok, this is my 6th TikTok, by the way, for Andy and Thomas. This is my 6th TikTok. I had one TikTok get up to 50,000 followers. Can you believe it? And you two are Patreons to this floor. So you're just as crazy as I am. Anybody supporting what I say or do makes you just as fucking crazy as me. Ain't that wild? Trust is broken. I agree. It's why I established this floor. I had it in my head a very long time ago that people were either going to value what I say or not. And there was no third option. Just like with COVID masks. Wear them, don't wear them. Just like the vaccines. Do it, don't do it. There's no third option. Speak, don't speak. Very divisive. The things you hear from me, you won't hear from anyone else in my family. You won't hear it from my brother. You won't hear it from my father, my mother, my sister. You won't hear it from no one because I broke the circuit. I left home early. I left the city. I left the state. I left the country. I left the grid that I was birthed to early without anyone's permission. And I've been running Wild Child ever since. Too wild. Too feral. I'm one of the most unsupervised people in this country. I'm almost blipless. Every time you use a card, you cause a blip to occur. Oh, you swipe your credit card, there's a blip. That blip doesn't occur when you use cash. Ergo, why cash is king, right? Check king, cash is king. Just checking. Is it really anyone's business what you spend your time, money on? Do they have the right to know without asking the king? Yeah, I started thinking a lot about some of this stuff, and I have to go public. I don't want to go public. I don't have a choice. What choice do I have? Be silent? And then I realized that in the silence, it makes them complicit to the crime. I've been in 38 states, 3 countries. I don't have a high school degree. Been in $1,000 a night hotels. Ate in thousands of restaurants. Been inside of thousands of residents. There's only 3 reactions to the news: positive, negative, or silence. Sound of silence. And truth cancels out the lie. The liar in the room gets canceled out through the wave conjugation. They don't have a response for what they just fucking heard. So they choose to remain silent so they don't expose themselves as being a fool. So they choose to remain silent. Silent to me and silent to the crimes of government simultaneously. It's amazing what they'll remain silent to. They have that right. They did have that right. The Miranda rights. Right to remain silent. I'm fucking K-Smart over here. My mouthpiece is my boomstick. It's my cannon and it's a boomer. The resonance of my voice ain't like anyone else's. I don't sound like fucking anyone. And I designed it that way. I didn't want to sound like anyone. I made damn sure that I wouldn't sound like anyone. That goes along with what I say about how no one's supposed to sound the same. It's all about phonetics, frequency. Everybody got one. Weird. Extremely weird how everybody sounds differently. But I got everybody, for the most part, sounding the same simultaneously. That's that formula I wrote when I was 17 years of age, Joseph, Andrew, Thomas. 13393. One motherfucker's gonna say it. 3 motherfuckers are gonna hate you for saying it. 3 motherfuckers are gonna go right along, ride or die. The other 93 just don't give a shit. You can steamroll them. They're okay with it. Woo woo! Another tactic of mine also occurred through realization in, if I tell you directly the truth, you'll call me a liar. If I offer you 2 choices, that's a red blue party kind of thing, which is not going to change anything, causes it continues a state of polarity or bipolarization or duality. So I'll offer you 3 choices, A, B, or C. You choose. Pick your flavor, pick your choice. Hey, I'll give you all 3 options. I'll give you 3 scenarios to every situation. Like with voting, how do we resolve the current mess we're in? Well, what if everybody stayed home? That's one option. Right? Second option, everybody vote for themselves. Imagine that. 1 vote, 1 person, everybody votes 1 time, and they all vote for themselves. What's that do to the situation? Got group participation. Everybody voted for themselves. What would that have caused to occur? Right? Kind of like a Mexican standoff. Everybody vote for yourself. The guy that gets more than 1 vote will win. But reality is everybody's going to vote for themselves simultaneously, so everybody will get 1 vote, and this will cause and create a Mexican standoff. A stalemate. That's an option. Or everybody just votes independent party and we cut off the wings to this fucking stupid turkey. You know, left wing, right wing, 2 wings, 1 fucking bird. So what if everybody voted independently? And by doing that, you would vote money out of the equation. So there's 3 options. Because I don't believe in either party. And I don't believe in your fucking silence either. It's an excuse that won't save you. Good rising, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the backdrop for today's commentary. We're spinning around in a wormhole. How you doing? Huh? Got to get you off that 2D linear line. You think reality is 2D and stationary. You don't have static or physical force in motion, inertia in work. You don't understand magnetism or electricity. And the descriptive words they gave you in the public education system, scrap them. If you got a degree from a university, you may as well burn it. Because it was a waste of time, effort, and your life energy. I wonder how many people with degrees will respect what I just said there. It reminds me of the movie Waterworld with Kevin Costner. Smokers versus non-smokers. You guys watched that movie when you was younger? Right? Waterworld with Kevin Costner. Smokers versus non-smokers. Tokers versus non-tokers. So let's ask the non-smokers. Do I have the right to smoke? You do have the right to shut the fuck up. See if they want to debate. Right? See if they want to debate. Maybe I'm the master baiting you to react to me. Maybe that's the situation you're facing. It is always about the situation that you're facing. Make sure you know who you're dealing with and what they are before you cause a confrontation with them. They might be a wizard. Every word you speak's a fucking spell. Every word you speak is a fucking curse, a hex, a rite, or a ritual. Rituals, you do them on a daily. Ritualistically, I drink coffee. Ritualistically, I take a shit, shower, shave. I don't shave no more. But the rest of the stuff, whatever you do on a daily, that's your ritual. Those are your daily rituals. You go to work every day, part of your daily ritual. Daily rituals, there's weekly rituals, monthly rituals, annual ones. There's rituals for every 10 years, 25 years, 50 years, 100 years, 1,000 years. Some rituals you're not alive to see the end of, but you're caught in the middle of. How about this ritual? I do this daily. It's part of my daily ritual. You know what occurred to me too? World War II never actually got over. They just told you it was over. But actually, it's ongoing. COVID's scripture was established at the end of Nuremberg in World War II, 1947. The theme for World War III was already laid out then. That's why the fucking patents to COVID exist 10 years ago. They patented the vaccines to COVID in 2014. All of these points can be researched for yourself. The issue is, are you willing? Do you actually want to fucking know? Most people don't want to know. And Joseph and Thomas, if you guys watched that Terrence Howard Joe Rogan interview, you have followed me a very long time. You know? Watch this fucking goddamn video. you are now being the top 3% of the world's intelligent people. What the fuck? You actually be way ahead of the curve. Everything starts with communication, expression of self. And what is self? What are you? Are you a floor mat? Are you a fucking doorstopper? Are you a genetic material provider? Are you a perp? Everyone's fucking suspect here. You're guilty until I prove you innocent. How's that for a siphon filter? You have to vet them with a shot or shock at the door. Come on into my house, you guys. You're welcome. Come on in. But as soon as they're in like Flynn. They're trapped in a verbal trap. They can't talk. This is a trap house. The only thing they're able to do is fucking listen. That's a choice. Make it, don't make it. Most people like seeing homos naked. Not me. I always tell them home is where you make it. Joe Biden likes seeing children naked. Where the fuck did that come from? Do you think I scripted any of this shit? If Joe Biden had his way, your children would be in a cage in a fucking petting zoo, naked. Disturbing, right? Ain't that fucking disturbing? That's disturbing. They got songs about you, Joe. They got lots of songs about Joe Biden on that damn internet. There's this song on here called Pedo Pita. You ever hear about that song, Joe Biden? Pedo Pita. Did you know Hunter Biden has his father listed in his phone as Pedo Peter? Did you know that? It's fucking juicy gossip, isn't it? So I didn't start calling Joe Biden Pedo Peter. His own son did. You know? It's fucking hysterical. Here's the song, and this is by Tyson James. And how many people listened to this song so far? 308,000 views. That's the funny shit. Wait till you see this. All right, so this has got 30 views so far, you guys. And this was made by Golden Peanuts. This was made by Grace. Check this out. Made this like 2 weeks ago. All right, completely independent, you guys. All right. Fuck. This wow.
Shout out to Bass Records. Hey, yo, Hunter. Roll up another one of them congressional blunts, brother. He was gonna get his laptop fixed, but Hunter got high. He wasn't gonna show all them dick pics, but Hunter got high. He should've let Hillary bleach his whole hard drive. Yeah, hey, Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. He wasn't gonna mess with the hoes, but Hunter got high. He was gonna take them all out on the boat, but Hunter got high. He's the smartest man Joe ever knew in his life. Yeah, hey, till Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. La, da, 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 da. He was gonna go visit his dad, but Hunter got high. He thought he had a secret stash, but Hunter got high. The White House got shut down. We all know why. Yeah, hey, Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. He never could pay worth a fuck. Hunter got high. Now he gets $500,000 and up. Damn, that's high. That's high to a buck. That's higher than me. Biden never used to start with BUI. Yeah, hey, till Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Ukraine wasn't part of the plan till Hunter got high. China wasn't that big of a fan till Hunter got high. He wasn't gonna split it all with the old big guy. Yeah, hey, till Hunter got high. Till Hunter got high. Hunter got high. He wasn't gonna go to court, but Hunter got high. He never been indicted before, but Hunter got high. His attorney's out smoking a bowl, and we all know why. Yeah, hey, cause Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. He was making 80 G's a month, but Hunter got high. On a job, brother ain't never done. Hunter got high. He got more LLCs than John Gotti's ex-wife. Yeah, Hunter got high. Hunter got high. Hunter got high. His cousin was never a pimp till Hunter got high. He had the best friends that money could rent, but Hunter got high. Just imagine if he wasn't rich and so damn white. Yeah, the cops will raid his house, eat his lemon pound cake, disconnect his cameras and steal his money.
Oh shit, right? Just wow. Right? Everybody share to everybody. I got a lot
If
of
you
questions
have
for you.
a piece of crack cocaine, no bigger than this quarter that I'm holding in my hand, 1/4 of $1. We passed a law through the leadership of Senator Thurmond and myself and others, a law that says if you're caught with that, you go to jail for 5 years. You get no probation. You get nothing other than 5 years in jail. Judge doesn't have a choice. Under our forfeiture statutes, the government can take everything you own.
You're right, Thomas. But hold on. I'm going to pause this right for a second because I don't want to lose this thought process because what Thomas is saying right there. Me and him both agree World War II is not over yet. Isn't that funny? Right? But let's think about it, Thomas, Joseph, Andy, what else is in here? Share. But let's think about this for a minute. If World War II, right? If World War II didn't get over yet, and World War II is a continuation of World War I, did World War I ever actually end? See? So it's just one war. Warring. We've been in a perpetual state of war for thousands of years. We've been in a state of war for forever. We're not going into World War III. World War II is not over. But did World War I ever finish? See? Every war is a continuation of the previous one. We've been warring for thousands of years.
Everything from your car to your house, your bank account, not merely what they confiscate in terms of the dollars from the transaction that you've just got caught engaging in. They can take everything. I don't care why they've become a sociopath. We have an obligation to cordon them off from the rest of society. They are in jail. Away from my mother, your husband, our families. So I don't want to ask what made them do this. They must be taken off the street. They must be taken off the street. They must be taken off the street. They must be taken off the street.
Right?
Be taken off. They must be taken off the street.
So Joe Biden represents the United States, and Hunter represented China in a China oil deal with America. Joe Biden shut down oil industry in America. That doesn't benefit anyone in America or the world because American dollars are backed by petrol, not gold. And you can thank the Democrats and Richard Nixon for doing that. You can thank Theodore Roosevelt for criminalizing possession of gold. And the irony in this is the Constitution stipulated that the dollar was backed by gold, dollar for dollar. You cannot have a stable economy, country, or family without a stable currency. Currency is only to express labor, which is why I get really irritated when you get all these propagandas saying that money is the root of all evil. Money expresses your time, your sweat, you're away from home. your labor, your pain, your blood, sweat, and tears. Does that sound evil? So I don't think money is the source of evil. Hoarding money is evil. What you do with the money, you could use it to do something good. Was this stream beneficial? I spent my money creating it. I wasted my time on it. But was it really a waste of time? Do you think this is a waste of time? Am I wasting your time? Are people wasting my time? There you go. That's really what's happening, isn't it? I'm not wasting my time. They use gold as a weapon to implode economies, to buy people.
Give me a buck, need the Gucci stuff. Push your limit, you ain't good enough. All your niggas say that you lost without me. All my bitches feel like I died, so count me. Fucking with you feel like jail, nigga. I can't even exhale, nigga.
Damn, plastic free. Am I really?
Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know. I'm a cowboy. On a steel side.
Hey, ven, la pastiqui, la papaya, dura puta tú. La puta tú.
I count money, I count money, I count money. I'm fucking a hungry, that's what I call y'all these.
Hey, ven, la pastiqui, la papaya, dura puta tú. La puta tú.
I count money, I count money, I count money. I'm fucking a hungry.
Or I could be yellow, I could be blue, or I could be purple, I could be green or pink or black or white. I could be every color you like. I could be red, or I could be yellow, I could be blue, or I could be purple.
I got my head out the sunroof. I'm blasting my favorite tunes.
So, how are y'all doing? I'm pretty good. my goggles on. I'm on the doctor. I can see fucking clearly out and hey. Everybody, one for talking about I'm over here like, why me, motherfucker? Why? Thank you, Grace. Well, that's not a word. Kaiser. Not a Teresa. Welcome to Critical Thinking One-on-One.
What is this here?
That's the Earth.
That's the Earth. That's the moon?
Yes.
The eagle?
Yes.
Thank you, Grace.
Would you like to do that?
That's why I said that, yeah. Thank you all very much. For the eventful day, perhaps I'll see you. Okay.
Speaker, I have a question about the government funding the debt ceiling.
Society, they are in jail, away from my mother, your husband, our families. So I'm going to ask, what made them do this? They must be taken off the street. They are in jail, away from my mother, your husband, our families. So I don't want to ask, what made them do this? They must be taken off the street. Ask, what made them do this? They must be taken off the street. Ask, what made them do this? Must be taken off the street. Ask, what made them do this? They must be taken off the street.
Ugh.